running.
There's a few sections where people...
That's us.
Right, yeah. There's a few sections on the far end there where people say like it's not really well blazed or anything, but... Well, good morning, my friends, and welcome to State Game Land 211. I'm here today with Bob Airhart and Day Hike Dave. Now, if you recall, we all worked on a project last summer, the Bear Meadows Loop. We had a great time. We decided to come out and do it again. So today we're at the Lebanon Reservoir, and we're going to be doing the 4.1 mile Lebanon Reservoir Loop. Now, I've never been here before. I don't think any of us have, so we're going to see what we see. Now, the parking area starts at the old Swatara Iron Furnace. The remnants of it still stand here today. And I'm following the All Trails app, and I'm going to stop talking now. We're going to start walking. It's a warm day. We're in the middle of April, and there's a lot of bugs here to start the trail, so I want to keep moving. So thanks for joining us once again for some nature, adventure, and discovery here from scenic Pennsylvania. Let's hit that trail, guys. Gator out. We're starting out in this real thicket of rhododendron, very mature plants here, and like I may have said in the intro, it's middle April, but it's like really warm and a humid day. There's a good chance we're going to see some showers. They're in the forecast. We're prepared for that. But it's the kind of day where if I take the sweatshirt off, I'm going to feel like I'm chilly, and if I leave it on, I'm going to feel kind of warm. So it's kind of a tweener.
I didn't even bring mine.
You can see now behind me a beautiful initial view of Lebanon Reservoir, this nice open space. We've just seen a bald eagle fly by along the hillside and over the dam. So we're going to continue along the trail now, but we should be getting more views of the reservoir coming up. Look up, eagle, right there.
Too late.
That bald eagle that I had seen earlier just flew right over our heads. I mean, about 50 feet over our heads. He was carrying something in his talons. I tend to see eagles now anytime I'm near any type of body of water. The success story of the bald eagle and its recovery is one of the great success stories of conservation in the United States. And their population is absolutely booming right now. So keep your eyes open always. Look up. You never know what you might see. The trail here has leveled off into an old road, and we think this may be the tail end of the Stony Valley Rail Trail. There's some really large rocks. Appears to be maybe an old quarry, possibly, and the reservoir is so still and quiet. It's just beautiful.
Right through the Allegheny National Forest.
Yeah, I definitely would like to get back there this summer if I could, possibly.
Well, I plan on taking Dave up there the first week of October. He doesn't know it yet till now. kind of nice having somebody
Surprise!
itinerary.
All right, now you can see by the sign here, it says no fishing, swimming, or boating by order of Lebanon Water Authority. And this Lebanon Reservoir is a public water drinking reservoir, and that's why you're not allowed to recreate on the water, but you are allowed to hike around it. Me and Dave have just stopped at this gorgeous location here where we're taking a little break because the view is so nice here. And Dave, what do you think about the trail so far?
Wow, this is way more than I expected. This is really, really nice. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting for it to be this secluded. We haven't seen another person other than at the trailhead. There was a couple trucks parked there, but wow, it's secluded and beautiful.
Yeah, it does feel secluded out here, surprisingly so. Wow, guys, that was super fun and super cool.
Yeah.
Cable crossing, that's one of the highlights of this hike. The Lebanon Reservoir is just downstream that way, and we're now continuing along through this rocky section. But yeah, that was super fun. But you know, you got to take your time and don't do anything you can't handle. Rough going here on this end of the reservoir loop. It is a beautiful forest though. Everything's very green, super green mossy rocks, and but we're basically bushwhacking right now because we're not seeing any indication of a trail really. Continuing along the trail, we've picked up a faint path again, and I want to mention we are on, as I said, State Game Land 211, a huge, vast game lands area, and this is considered one of the really wildest places in central eastern Pennsylvania, and I'm really loving this trail. Even though we're not in a really remote location, it feels like we are. So, loving this hike. We're coming onto like an opening, a little meadow here. Oh, this is beautiful.
We're finally coming to an opening. Right across there is where we were standing earlier and had the PEA beautiful view. Oh, wow. This may even top that almost.
Quieter out here than I expected, and it's a little more rugged than I thought. So.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I like it.
Really enjoying it. Like I said, you picked a good one.
The trail has opened up a good bit. I believe we're probably on an old railroad right-of-way, and we were talking that there was a campsite back there a little bit. We took a break, and you know, I was saying I really like this trail because I've seen a lot of different things, and there was a couple sections there that really took you into the brush, and it was basically like a bushwhack. And then now this is pretty nice, easy hiking again. So you're getting a good variety of change of paces and all that. So, and the sun's starting to come out too. How about that? So, pretty cool. I think pretty soon we're going to be beginning another little climb, probably in the next quarter mile.
Oh, we've been fortunate.
Yeah, we've had a good stretch here, but
Yeah.
everything good must come to an end, right?
Yeah, we got downhill too by most of it.
Yeah.
That's the important part.
Now, before I forget, and I should have mentioned this earlier in the video, but be sure to check out Dave's version of the video. Make sure you really want to subscribe to his channel if you're not already, because one of the things I like about Dave's channel, and Dave and Bob work together a lot, they go to the coolest, neatest places. So they're always discovering and documenting new places to go, and showing you all the beautiful aspects of scenic Pennsylvania. So make sure you check them out. I finally got to take this sweatshirt off because, you know, you're coming uphill. Although it's not a bad uphill. It's steady, but it's not too bad. But yeah, it's warming up quite a bit. So I'll wait here for them guys to catch up and get back to you up on the trail. Thanks for joining us on this beautiful hike here. I do appreciate you guys. So we reached the high point on the trail. No view, unfortunately, but we're now back on a single track and we are heading down towards the reservoir once again. So just spotted this porcupine on the trail. All right, guys, how about that porcupine sighting? I was just getting ready to tell Dave before we saw him that I was like hoping to see some more wildlife, or, you know, I was thinking about animals, and then he like just appeared there. We're getting back down to reservoir level. I hear some running water, so we may have another stream crossing coming up, but, you know, so bald eagle, porcupine, we are seeing wildlife out here, and I think that's because not too many people come back here.
Have a seat, Bob.
Looks like we have a couple chunks of, found some coal on the trail, and that's just a reminder that, you know, we are in a area that's been mined historically, and just sitting here on a trail, it's all over the place actually. So another interesting thing about this hike here. I think we're all really enjoying this place, and there's just a nice array of different things to see and do. 4.1 miles is perfect length. It definitely feels very remote, and yeah, if you get a chance to do it, because you have the iron furnace, you have cable crossings, the streams, and beautiful reservoir. We've seen some wildlife. Good time with good friends. There's campsites all over this place, but I have to tell you, camping is illegal here, and they really don't want you going in or near the water. As I've said, you know, many times, it's a water supply. So if you're going to come out to this place, you know, please be respectful of the rules and keep it clean, and they'll continue to allow people to hike and explore this beautiful spot. It's like I said in the beginning, we're returning now to we're like right above the dam here, and we're getting a nice view of the top of it, and I'm assuming this is the trail here, but we might get a really cool view coming up in just a moment. It's a nice little way to cap off the hike or something like this, you know? Definitely. All right, guys, and you can see behind us for one last look the Siegrest Dam here at the Lebanon Reservoir. This was a really fun hike. I was really surprised by all the different things we've seen, the wildlife, the cable crossings, the beautiful views of the reservoir, and for a 4.1 mile loop hike, you really get a lot of bang for your buck, so I highly recommend this one. So as I always say, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you have any questions or comments, let me know down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Now, as I said earlier in the video, please make sure you check out Dave's version of the video. Check out his channel, because it's an awesome channel. It's one of my favorite channels, and give him a subscribe and help his channel grow. And you'll be thankful that I told you to go check him out. And also, Bob, you can see some of his work on Instagram and Facebook if you like. And so, yes, great hike today. Thanks for joining us, guys. And until next time, we'll see you on the trail. Gator out. Good one.